Time for our big story this half hour. A proposed interstate bridge over the Mobile River will be on the Mobile City Council's agenda this morning. The issue is whether to throw the council's support behind a proposed bike and pedestrian lane on that bridge concept. It's an issue that's gathering steam and a whole lot of comments. Local 15's Darwin Singleton is near the Mobile River this morning to bring us up to speed on this issue. Darwin?
Hey, good morning, Pat. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we see a span rise above the Mobile River behind me here. If it does, because that could still not happen, according to the Highway Department. But last week, if you remember, the Federal Highway Administration released its preferred route for this bridge, and now it will probably be late September before additional public comment will be taken during public meetings. However, one public comment, well, actually more than one, and lots of opinion going strong in Mobile right now, especially among those in the flourishing cycling community. Plain and simple, they want a bike path and pedestrian lane somewhere on that bridge. The Mobile County Commission has already thrown its support behind the idea, and today the Mobile City Council will take up the idea of deciding if it too will favor the idea. The resolution to support the lane was introduced last week by council members Rich and Manzi, and I spoke with Rich last night, and she says the resolution is almost identical to the one the county voted on a while back. Now, while it isn't a directive, the vote would be an important and perhaps even persuasive addition to public comment that the federal government seeks when it approaches a project like this. Now, there is another avenue for comment for citizens who want to say what they think about the bike and pedestrian lane, and that is to be found at change.org. And that is where the Mobile Bicycle Pedestrian Advocacy Committee has posted this petition you're looking at right now, petitioning Alabama's Department of Transportation to include a bicycle and pedestrian facility on the I-10 Mobile River Bridge. The posting says nearly 7,000 signatures are needed. They've got about 3,000 right now so far, and it states Mobile's ranked 49th in the nation for accessibility for bicycles and pedestrians. They say it needs to be better. They say tourism would definitely be improved, and so will health if they do have this pedestrian lane across the Mobile River on the I-10 bridge. Now, we have a link to that petition if you'd like to sign it. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to read a couple comments from that petition, tell you what some of those posting think about it. Of course, they're all pro the idea because it is a petition to get a pedestrian bicycle lane. There are some dissenters, but they're not to be found there. Back to you, Pat.
All right, thanks, Darwin.